yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why are we drinking Kool-Aid?
Because of the Hastings
Museum of Natural and Cultural History.
Yeah, that. And
what does that have to do with Hastings?
You may ask.
I asked.
The founder. Well, Kool-Aid was created in Hastings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Short version.
There you go.
Boom! And the guy
There's it.
that created it, I'm pretty sure his grave is, like, he's buried in that museum. I'm pretty sure.
There's something down in
There's
the basement.
something in the basement. By the basement, we mean the bottom
He
floor.
looked just like this. It was a round crypt. So we assume
Yep.
it must be the Kool-Aid Man buried down there.
And you walk across it, and it goes, oh yeah. It doesn't that sound creepy.
What else did we do at the Hastings Museum? Save this for the kids.
Well, they had a cute little, you know, because everything was kind of from the area, you know, besides for they had like a old car section, and that wasn't specifically, you know, their cars, but, like wildlife little area, the stuffed animal section, like a Native Americans from the area section. What am I missing? Do you want me to say something?
More rocks.
More rocks.
And then we also went to the Stour Museum.
Stour. Very fancy.
It was on an island.
Yeah. It had a moat.
Yep. You know you're in an awesome museum when there's a moat around it. Crocodiles, some piranha. There's a shark in there.
We can't prove any of this because it was still frozen.
Yep.
So, probably not a lot of live things if those were the things that were in the moat.
Terrible moat.
Terrible.
You just walk across it. So. Really didn't keep anybody out. The hordes are invading.
Yeah.
The ice will stop them.
Go, shark, go.
They're wearing sensible flats. Those things are slippery.
Yeah. No, so that was also a neat museum. We kind of did them both in the same part. You asked the kids, and their favorite part would be the little play area. So they got to dress up like little prairie
pioneers.
Yeah, prairie pioneers. And Bennett's waffling around in these shoes that are like 5 sizes too big for her. It's like, just wear your own shoes. It seems like it would be so much easier.
It's not authentic. It's not authentic if it's not a hardship.
I guess. So
she fully immerses herself in history.
In the problems of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Shoes too big.
Yep. She even went to the bathroom in an outhouse. Then we had to tell her that wasn't an outhouse dinner.
That was...
There's a storage shed where rakes and shovels were in there.
I was going to say a pot and a play kitchen.
Oh.
Whatever.
There you go.
Yeah, so they had like local photography there that, you know, you could buy local artist photography and
little
paintings.
art gallery.
Right. And then, again, they kind of had the local history and stuff.
Are you bad?
No, but I don't mind staying in here.
I'll let you up, but not her.
What?
I think I got the short end of this stick.
What did I do?
I don't know which one's the punishment. Being able to leave or being able to stay.
So that was a neat museum.
Yep. And then we also stopped at one of the Pony Express outposts briefly. It's the same outpost that's been around since the Pony Express was done back in the late 1800s. I don't know. I think they're all done in about the same time. The Pony Express only ran for about 9 months. It's a very short thing for being something everybody knows about. It was only around for several months.
I didn't know that. And
Yeah,
then the beep, beep,
that's
beep,
long.
beep, 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 beep came along, or what?
Telegraph?
Yeah. I like the noise better. Right?
Yes, the telegraph
Okay. That wasn't
made
rhetorical.
the Pony Express obsolete. And ponies everywhere went, whew.
Yeah, right? It's poor horses.
Yeah.
It's a long way to run. Butt has to get really sore. Anyways, it wasn't open because it was not the season yet, so we got to see the outside.
Yep. It looked old.
Yep. Unassuming.
And strangely, there were no ponies around.
Wow. If there were still ponies around.
Really old ponies. I'm halfway to glue.
That's what they should just have, a bottle of glue.
This was our ponies.
We preserved.
Okay, so we went to the old market in Omaha. We found Hollywood candy.
Hollywood candy, and there's an antique store. It's all kind of smooshed into one maze of fantastic,
Coolness.
yeah,
All kinds of
random facts.
Yeah, they had like vinyl records for sale and a comic book stand and antiques and
Yeah.
old pinball machines.
What?
What do you think of like this place?
Papa?
What's this room full of?
Pinball machines?
Yeah.
Wow, Daddy, watch this.
And then they had a small movie theater that you could rent out. Random knickknacks, things that you could buy and things that you couldn't. Like they had a signed picture of It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
So I was drooling a little bit over that, but it wasn't for sale. So I stole
so
it.
So much random. They had like the piano that Lady Gaga used in one of her music videos and like a Monsters Inc. big stuff things. And it was just
An
things everywhere.
Elvis with a pink Cadillac
Yeah, that's right.
and a palm tree and a lady sun tanning on top of it.
It was weirdly cool.
What else do we do? Next!
Runza.
Runza! Feel the Runza! Lightning and the Runza! I liked Runza because on their website they had a little tagline that said, "Get your bunza to a Runza." And that is why I said we're going to Runza.
I didn't even see that. That's great.
Yeah, it was pretty fantastic. So, Runza is a Nebraska chain. They did have one in Lawrence, Kansas as well. We were just too busy drooling over the supernatural thing to go to it.
We.
It was a joint thing. In Nebraska, they call them Runzas, and they're like meat-filled pockets, like a pizza pocket or something like that. Kansas, they call them birricks. So they're the same kind of thing, but it's a hand pie basically.
It's like beef and cabbage or something?
Yeah, beef and cabbage and spices and like bread, and then you ingest. So Runza is, they had Runzas, and they have burgers, and they have a thing in winter, which is a cup of soup, a cup of chili, and a cinnamon roll. So apparently that's a Nebraska thing. It's chili and a cinnamon roll. So
They go together.
instead of chili and cornbread, it's chili and a cinnamon roll. So Eddie got a Runza, and I got a chili and a cinnamon roll because why not? I didn't dip. I know you're all wondering if I dipped. I didn't dip.
Yeah, you don't eat them together. They just come together.
People might eat them together. I don't know.
Ooh, you should not do that.
But it is. It's like the cinnamon from the cinnamon roll, like kind of stays in your mouth a little bit, and then it goes with the chili and the tomatoes and the spices. It's a weird thing, but it works, weirdly enough.
The Strategic Air and Space Museum.
I've had my Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah. She needs a beverage before we talk about the Strategic Air and Space Museum.
Go.
We went there.
And they had planes. And we've been to, a couple, space and air museums and stuff like that. And everyone kind of has its own little thing.
Yeah.
So this one had like black holes and stuff that I was talking about, which was really cool.
Yeah, the science behind black holes.
Right.
Very interesting.
Super fascinating. Especially the speculative parts. It's interesting.
It was.
And then they have a little area where they're refurbishing planes and stuff, so you can kind of look out and see these planes being, worked on and stuff like that. So that was really cool.
Yep. Kids like to look at the planes and check them out a little.
And play in the play areas.
Yeah, they had a nice kids area that kind of tied aerodynamics into kid-friendly activities. So that was neat.
Yep.
And there's usually they can find a cockpit they can sit in for a while. So we found that.
Yep.
It's always a test cockpit or something.
Right.
That they can climb in and fly an airplane.
Right. For pretend, not for real.
Ten. Okay, where we are landing is number 1. We're landing now.
Yeah, if you're ever on a flight and your captain and co-captain come out and it's Oliver and Bennett, get off the plane.
We won't be there.
Yeah, we won't be there to get them. We're running the other way already. Oh my goodness, that'd be scary.
Peekaboo. Oh, it looks like he's gonna dive. It looks like he's gonna die. Oh, hi there. Peekaboo.
Right? So they had some penguins there. They had some bats.
Cool bats, yeah.
Yeah, like a sand cat from Africa that looked like a regular cat, just with really big ears. A sloth, which was super adorbs.
Bennett followed a peacock around the whole zoo. Every time it popped up, she was pretty excited.
Yeah, for
He was
peacocks.
everywhere.
Yeah, he was free spirit. Yeah, so a lot of different animals, especially for being not a smaller zoo, but a smaller zoo. I'd say a Bismarck-sized zoo.
No, smaller.
Smaller than Bismarck.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Without the deer expansion.
It was a mix of animals and playground kind of stuff and activities, so
Right.
truly a children's zoo.
Right.
It was neat.
It was
A
definitely
little different than a normal zoo.
So, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. We will see you next week as we mosey on towards home. Let's cheers our Kool-Aids.
Oh.
Cheers. Bing. What you guys selling? Kool-Aid? How much are you charging?
Down there.
How much?
2, I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. 2 cents a glass.
Yep.
Think you're gonna make much profit? Not anymore.
Different kind of gauge to change at different kind of numbers.
Oh, I see.